Welcome back, Bushland Prairie City High School, 7th grade game, and we are going to do starting lineups for the 7th grade game. So we'll turn it over to Mr. Rotifer.
Number 1, Emerson Fawcett. Number 4, Chloe Sutton. Number 12, Presley Parker. Number 14, Madeline Carlock. And number 24, Shelby Heller. And now for your Bushland Prairie City Spartans. Number 10, Alexis McMiniman. Number 14, Addison Mason. Number 15, Destiny Sykes. Number 24, Riley Griffith. And number 50, Jaden Johnson.
So that's the starting lineups for both teams, and we're just about ready to get underway with the 7th grade game. This is 2 6-minute halves, for lack of a better term. They normally play 4 6-minute quarters, but they're going to play 2 6-minute halves as they are low on numbers and many of their players have to play both games. Of course, we are going to see a whole lot of the same Rebels here in this contest as well. So Sutton with it for the Rebels. Heller with it. Heller's jumper is off, no good. Tipped away by Parker, out of bounds over Griffith, and it's going to be possession of BPC. Johnson gives it to Mason. Jump ball, possession to BPC. Mason to inbound now. She tries to get it in. Parker knocks it away, and then Mason gets it back, but then travels with it. Possession back to the Rebels. No score here. Again, just 2 6-minute halves in this contest. Down low to Parker it goes. Parker's shot is off the side of the backboard. I don't know if the shot got the help or the arm got help to push the shot to the side, but no foul called, so it's going to be taken away by Heller now, and Heller's going to go back the other way. She kept her hand on top of the ball. That's not a – and it's going to be lost, but picked up off the floor. And her shot, number 14, is Madeline Carlock. Now Parker missed a shot. Now Heller missed a shot. Now Parker comes back up with it again. Off, no good. Heller with the rebound, and she's going to finally get a foul call. Foul's going to be on number 10 for BPC. That's Alexis McMiniman. Her first, team's first, at the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Rebels is number 24, Shelby Heller. She had 2 points in the first game. Free throw is good. First point of the game comes from the free throw line for the Rebels. They lead 1-0. Banks shot on the second one, no good. She's going to track down her own rebound, puts it back up. It's good. That right there, kids, is why you always follow your shot. She has the first 3 points of the game, and it's 3-0. South Fulton. Riley Griffith with it now. She's on the dribble. Going to come up to Johnson. Over to Mason. Down to Sykes down there. She's going to look to the baseline. She's going to be tripped. Oh. Chloe Sutton could have very easily been called for the trip on Destiny Sykes, but instead they call the travel. 4:13 remaining in the first half. Heller with it. She's going to be blocked by Mason. It's going to go the other direction. It went off Parker, out of bounds. Possession to BPC with right at 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. And now a steal by Sutton, and she's going to take it back the other way. She's going to be fouled by Johnson, I believe. We'll wait and see for sure, but I think it was Jaden Johnson's going to pick up the foul. It'll be her first, team's second. Free throw line shooting 2 for the Rebels is number 4, Chloe Sutton. Nice arc just off the back of the rim. Sub coming in is number 31, Emily Abernathy, replacing Heller. Second free throw by Sutton is good. 4-0's the score. 2 free throws and two free throws for the team. 1 by Sutton, 1 by Heller, and then a bucket by Heller. Griffith has it. There had to be a foul of some sort there. Now Griffith's going to be fouled by Parker, and Riley Griffith's going to get 2 free throws. First foul of the game for the Rebels. Presley Parker gets the foul. Riley Griffith at the free throw line shooting 2. First one's off, no good. Checking in for Niemelman. Checking in. Second free throw's off, no good. Parker with the rebound. She outlets it down to Sutton. Sutton takes one dribble, gives it to somebody. It's going to be Niemelman. Again, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Pass from Sutton was intended for Parker, and they're going to call a jump ball as Sutton and Mason end up on the floor with the basketball. With possession to South Fulton. Sutton to inbound. Parker to Fawcett. Shots off, no good. Rebound and a jump ball again. This time Fawcett, Parker, and others were all there trying to tie up Mason. Johnson brings it down. Now Johnson's pass taken away by Sutton. Sutton had Parker wide open, threw it a little late, but Parker's still there and got it. Two points for Presley Parker. 6-0 is the score. Timeout on the floor. It is the COVID timeout. We'll take a break as well and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, after a word from our title sponsor.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helped me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Welcome back to Bushland Prairie City High School. Helping to bring you this contest is MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2021. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtccrowdfiber.com to check your availability. So it is BPC basketball, 2:40 to go in the first half. Johnson looking for somewhere to go with it. Finally gets it back out to Mason. Sutton and Mason go for it at the same time, and the two of them tie it up again. And this time it's back to South Fulton. That's like the third time those two players have tied up on a jump ball. 2:30 to go in the first half. Into Heller, who's back in the game, and she's going to be fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws, and they're going to call that on Jaden Johnson. Third foul on BPC, second foul on Johnson, second trip to the free throw line for the sixth grader from South Fulton, Shelby Heller. First free throw's off, no good. Checking in for the Rebels, number 14 is Madeline Carlock, and number 25, is Daisy Belleville. She's a fifth grader, according to this. McMenamin got the rebound and then double dribbled, trying to get it to Johnson. And timeout on the floor, charged to South Fulton. It's a 30-second timeout. I'll tell you that this game being brought to you by Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. In Hensley Grain and rural Bushnell has a long family history of taking an active role in the Bushnell Prairie City School District and especially Spartan athletics. Good luck, Spartans, in 2021, and enjoy your shortened athletic campaigns. Also in the game is number 21, Kira Stambaugh. She's a sixth grader. Johnson with the steal on the inbound. 2:08 remaining in the first half. 6-0 the score. Mason puts up the shot. Picked up off the floor by Carlock to Heller. Heller's going to get hammered by Johnson. No, they're going to call that on Mason. Okay. I guess you'll take it. Heller's at the free throw line, misses the free throw. Checking in for the Rebels, number 22 is Charlie Pittman. Checking out is number 21, Kira Stambaugh. Pittman and Stambaugh's a sixth grader. Pittman is a fifth grader, according to this. Second free throw off, no good for Heller either. And a jump ball is going to be called. Possession to BPC. Checking in for the Rebels, number 12, Presley Parker, replacing Heller. Johnson brings the ball up for BPC. Mason sets a nice pick. Johnson drives for the lane, throws up the shot. It's off, no good. And it's going to go off of McMenamin, out of bounds. What are we going to call here? Yeah, it's going to be green ball. The official looked like he was having a battle in his head of who should get the ball. It went one way, then the other way, then the other way, and then back the other way. And finally went the right direction, I think, though. Belleville had it and travels with it. Checking in for the Rebels is Brinley Ziesler. Checking in for the Spartans, number 1, Elizabeth Dyfus. McMenamin takes a seat. Shannon is sitting on the sidelines with a bag of ice on her knee now for BPC after the 8th grade game. Johnson's pass was errant at best. It's knocked out of bounds by Madeline Carlock. Mason inbounds for BPC. Oh, she had Griffith open, got there late. Griffith throws up the one-hander. It's off, no good. And then Pittman can't hold on to it, as Johnson should have had it initially, but threw it right into Pittman's belly, and Pittman couldn't handle it. Mason with it now. Now Parker knocks it away on the inbound. Back out of bounds. Possession back to BPC. Mason will inbound it again. Now Parker is going to get the steal. She gets it out ahead to Carlock. Her shot's off, no good. The rebound picked up off the floor by Pittman. believe they're going to call it on Presley Parker. Second foul on her. Second foul on the Rebels. Still 6-0 as we're down to 38 seconds remaining in the first half. Mason with a jumper. It's off, no good. Rebound. It'll be Sutton taking it back the other way. She's going to get it down to Fawcett. Fawcett is harassed. Gets it back, though. Sykes had knocked it away. Now a jump ball is going to be called with 20.6 seconds remaining, and it's going to be South Fulton basketball. Parker to Sutton for three. It's short. Rebound. It's going to be saved by Fawcett as Ziesler had the ball and an easy look at a basket. Parker just came over to her and said, don't be afraid to shoot. She was wide open. 10 seconds remaining as Johnson brings it up the floor for BPC, 6-0. So first half of play comes to an end. Maybe? No. 2.6 seconds remaining. McMenamin checks back in for BPC. Johnson got banged up on the shot. Not sure if it was an ankle or a knee. Let it roll. Now Sutton, and Sutton, Coach Beebe over on the far side. They let the ball roll all the way to half court. Nobody from BPC came to pick it up, but we're at the halfway point, and we're only going to take a very brief halftime, more or less like a quarter. So we'll be back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True Convection Cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Welcome back to Western Prairie City High School, second half / second quarter. Or second quarter / second half, whatever way you want to put that in order, I guess. As it's going to be BPC basketball to open the final 6 minutes of play. Dyfus has it. She's going to give it to Mason. Sykes. Sykes on the dribble. To McMenamin, who looked for Griffith, couldn't get it there. It's going to be Pittman stealing it away. Now it's going to be Sutton with it for... Now Parker has it knocked away. She gets it back. Going to put it up. Off, no good. Jump ball is going to be called, and it's going to be South Fulton basketball. Presley Parker is only a sixth grader. According to this sheet, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Parker on the inbound gets the bucket to fall. Sorry, I was paying less attention to what was going on. Gives her 4 points. And she almost got a steal there. She'll give it to Fawcett. Fawcett going to be picked up by Sykes. Sykes cuts her off, gives it to Pittman. Pittman bank shots off, no good. Rebound picked up off the floor to Pittman. Sutton now 3 is off, no good. Now to Pittman. Pittman will put it back up again. It's off, no good again. And Parker was standing on the sideline apparently. It's the only thing I can figure out. Checking in is Stambaugh. Number 31 is Abernathy. Number 25 is Belleville. Number 1 is Emerson Fawcett, who was already out there, and who was another new one that came in. Carlock came back in. Johnson's shot's off, no good. Carlock takes it back the other way. It's Madeline Carlock, by the way. And Carlock has it, gives it to Abernathy. Shots off, no good. Griffith with the rebound for BPC. 4:25 remaining in the second half. Fawcett tries to get a steal. Sykes comes up with it, tries to get it to McMiniman. She comes down with it finally. Jump ball, possession of BPC. Eight sixth graders and 4 fifth graders. It's all been 6th and 7th graders playing here. I think Miller started the game possibly, but she didn't play. She's a 7th grader. Now Carlock's going to go back the other way. Runner, off no good. Rebound, off no good. Carlock gets it back. She gives it to Fawcett. Her jumper's off no good. And a jump ball, possession to South Fulton. They are playing all 6th and 5th graders, and they're floating a lot of kids in and out. Niemelman is back in. Timeout on the floor charged to the Rebels. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in just a minute here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. No warehouse store can match the convenience of your locally owned neighborhood Ace. So stop on by. You can also order online for curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their lawn care.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Bringing you this contest is Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. That shot was by Belleville. Went over the backboard, so it's BPC basketball, 3:40. And we called a charge. I believe it was going to be on Mason as she came up and set the pick a little too aggressively. She set one pretty aggressively earlier as well, but they didn't say anything to her. That time they did. That'll be her second foul. Riley Griffith with a rebound after a couple missed shots. Bunch of players coming together, and it goes off of a pair of Spartans out of bounds. Possession to South Fulton. Checking back in for South Fulton is number 22, Charlie Pittman. Checking back in as well is number 24, Shelby Heller. Niemelman bringing the ball up the floor, throws it away. Timeout for the, I think we're taking that as the media timeout. I think we're going to call it the media timeout. Having to bring you this contest here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH's United Community Bank. Their services are designed to keep you in the game when you're on the go. With online and mobile banking that's nothing but net to friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking, choosing UCB is always a slam dunk. Visit a location near you with branches in Bushnell, Colchester, and Macomb. UCB is a member FDIC. And Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offers top-notch heavy-duty truck or trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support local athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. So it's going to be BPC basketball with just over 3 minutes remaining. We're at the 3-minute mark right now. Johnson on the dribble for BPC looks for McMiniman. She does finally come down with it. She was trying to go, I think, to Griffith. It was closer to Mason, but stolen away by Niemelman. And it's going to be a turnover back to BPC. Checking back in for South Fulton is Brindley Ziesler. She's replacing number 21, Kira Stambaugh. Johnson will bring it back up the floor with 2:40 remaining in the basketball game. Mason, her pass taken away by Niemelman. Her layup is off, no good. Mason with the rebound for BPC. Johnson to Mason. Picks up her dribble, tries to get it to Griffith. Griffith can't handle it. Pittman comes up with it. Now it's going to be stolen away by Sykes. And Sykes is going to get called for the double dribble. Coming in for South Fulton, number 31 is Abernathy. And number 1 is Fawcett. Belleville and Ziesler, or actually Ziesler is still out there. She is. There's Belleville with the shot. It's off, no good. Griffith with the rebound for BPC. Under 2 minutes remaining now. There's clock running, 1:55 to go. Now Johnson going to throw up the shot. It's good. It's a 2 for Johnson. It's 8-2 now. Fawcett now from the baseline. Her jumper's off, no good. Rebound to McMiniman, and a jump ball as Belleville's there to tie her up. Possession to BPC. 1:30 remaining, 90 seconds left. 8-2 is the score. This one's about over here at BPC. Sykes has it as she foul's going to be called on number 22, Charlie Pittman. Her first, team's third. Mason's going to take it out. An inbound line warning as Belleville was over the line and hit the ball before it got across the line. You can't reach over the line. It's like there's a wall there. That's why you see Belleville back up a step there. That's why a lot of players do step back because they can't keep their hands back. Now Johnson's going to travel. She got a little pop in the nose. 1:12 remaining. As subs coming in for BPC, Elizabeth Dyfus. She runs track as well, if I remember. I think I remembered reading her name yesterday. Fawcett brings it up. She gives it over to Pittman. Pittman now back to Fawcett with 56 seconds remaining. Fawcett drives, puts up the shot. It's off, no good. Rebound to Abernathy, I believe. Is that who that is? It is. Abernathy gets 2 points. It's 10-2. Now Fawcett, after this knockaway by Abernathy, Fawcett's going to go. She's blocked by Mason, and that looked like a pretty clean block as far as things go today. As I don't know that I would have thought that was really a foul, but team foul number 6. Foul number 3 on Mason. At the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Rebels. Number 1, Emerson Fawcett. She is a 6th grader. 32.9 seconds remaining. Free throw is off, no good. Her feet didn't cross, but her hands touched on the other side of the line. A small young lady putting a lot of oomph into it. Her shot's off, no good again. Abernathy just ran right over Sykes. The shot there was no good by Ziesler. Now a shot, couple shots down there. Jump ball. Possession to South Fulton. Belleville had a shot down there. Ziesler had a shot down there. Pittman had a shot. With 20.2 seconds remaining. Abernathy back to Pittman. Pittman couldn't hold on to it. She had an easy look at a basket. Now Abernathy's shot's blocked. Sykes has it, and Sykes travels with 10.9 seconds remaining. Pittman had a perfect look at a basket, just could not grab the basketball. Now she's got it again. Her shot's off, no good. A couple Spartans fight over it. Mason comes down with it. She goes back the other way. And that's going to end the game for all intensive purposes. As South Fulton gets the 10-2 win here at Bushnell Prairie City High School. We'll take a short break and be back with some stats from the 7th grade game in just a couple minutes.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop. Because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. 7th grade game is complete. Post-game show brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. All the events are on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. So, we'll just real quick tell you the scores for the 7th grade game. 2 6-minute quarters or 2 6-minute halves, whatever. They played a half a game at either rate. For BPC, 2 points for Jaden Johnson, the only 2 points of the game for the Spartans. For the Rebels, a game-high 4 points for Presley Parker. 3 points for Shelby Heller. She scored 3 points right at the beginning of the game and didn't score after that. 2 points for Emily Abernathy, and 1 point for Chloe Sutton, who scored on 1 of 2 from the free throw line. The Rebels played all 6th and 5th graders in that 7th grade game. They played their 8th and 7th graders in the 8th grade game. So a lot of that second quarter was actually all 5th graders. They had Niemelman, Pittman, Ziesler, and Belleville on the floor for over half of that fourth quarter, or second quarter, whatever way you want to look at it. And also Kira Stambaugh played a lot. Emerson Fawcett played a lot. So a lot of players. They have, I didn't count, but they got a lot on the bench over there. Of course, they got 4 grades, but you only need 5, and you really only need 10 by the time you get to high school. So they've got a lot of players looking to play some basketball, which is a good thing. $21 total players on the roster for them. So that's looking good for them down the road. They had 4 5th graders, a bunch of 6th graders, 4 7th graders, and 5 8th graders on the team. So stick those kids together. They had a few of them that looked pretty decent ball players as well. So that's going to do it for the home season for junior high girls basketball. We've got the junior high volleyball or high school volleyball finale for this home season on Thursday night, and that will be the last indoor sporting event for us here on TSSR Game Time Live, because West Prairie has canceled all their stuff until May 3rd. So we don't have anything else inside. Everything else will be BWP stuff outside or BPC Junior High track outside after Thursday. Was told today that BPC will be playing its Saturday baseball game, so we'll be on air with our first baseball game on Saturday here for TSSR Game Time Live. You can find that game here on Hewlett Public Pro LLC YouTube page. And then next week, West Prairie is off until the 3rd. The teams, as I understand it, I haven't heard about softball for sure, but I believe track and baseball will at least be playing with the kids from BPC until the kids from West Prairie get back. As long as they have enough to play and continue to have enough to play, they will do so as available. So thanks, everybody, for joining us here. Again, you've been listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH and the JoJo's Gaming Parlor postgame show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH events on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's. It's located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. Once again, we're off tomorrow night, back Thursday night, off Friday night because football is done, and then we'll be back on Saturday. So we're off, on, I guess off again, and then back on again. So thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll be back on Thursday with Spartans volleyball. I don't know if you could hear that or not. They were singing a little happy birthday, and I think Miles took the camera up there, so didn't realize they were doing it, or else I would have got the volume up so you could hear it. So at any rate, thanks for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll see you on Thursday night here from Bushnell Prairie City High School.